from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases.
Show your respect to Kobe and don't pass it. Show your respect to Kobe. Oh, you don't want to show your respect to Kobe?
Here now the Clippers.
I see how it is.
Harkless on the wing. Pass to Beverly. Harkless on the wing. 5 to shoot. The three-pointer no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Kuzma. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Beverly. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Green.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Now Harrell. From deep, George. To the wing on the left. Here's Mann. And again, no good by the Clippers. To the inside. Rondo, good.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Here's George. The Lakers with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the Clippers
Catch
decide
that
to
shit,
take
bitch.
their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Green with the rebound. Here's Beverly. Count the basket. Beverly's
This guy
got
really
7
is a
points.
fucking trash can.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Caruso. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Pass to Harrell. Takes the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And the Lakers with possession here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
It's Kuzma penetrating. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. Smitty, he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
Here's Green, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Outside Williams, beyond the arc. That shot off, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Howard with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here's Leonard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. George, no good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Stolen by George. 3-on-3. Beverly wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. It's Davis with the drive. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell-toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
And it's George missing.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And at last, they get one to fall. James has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Leonard attacking. Over in the corner, Beverly. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there. With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a
that
play?
one, Kevin? Unbelievable. Oh my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game and I did the dash, there's no looking back, can't live in the past. I know that you sad, go get you a bag. All of this winning is making you mad. in the sunshine. But that was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up late. When you got a suit and tie, I'm super fly. Woke up in a good mood. Sally full of cartoons. Kitchen full of noodles. 'Cause all we got is noodles. Dinner in my pocket, nothing in my wallet. You don't want no problems, no. Waiting for the one train, surfing on the subway. I don't suffer no waves, no way. Take me somewhere where no one can break me. Somewhere where I can be happy. For now I'm stuck in the matrix. No complaining. Walking in the sunshine. But that was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up late. When you got a suit and tie, I'm super fly. Yeah. Skating on the runway. And it's only Monday. Gotta get paid. We gon' be rich one day. Pull up to the servo. Coffee and a milkshake. Super fly, I'm super fly. Every day I'm coasting. Living in the moment now. To every girl I ever ghosted. What goes around comes back around. Hustle with the flowers, hair full of flowers. Your man's looking sour, yeah. Everything is groovy, living in the movie. Broke but I'm bougie, yeah, baby.
What's going on, Twitch and Mixer?
Mark, if you're a basketball purist, tonight might not be your cup of tea. These two teams live and die by the three-point shot.
And the evolution of the game has led us to this point where it's about spacing and knocking down the three-point shot. That's what's king now, and that's what we're going to see a lot of tonight.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Now, here's Doncic. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Back to Hardaway. Over a reason. Out to Doncic. They get it again. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Whiteside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard with no one around. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Whiteside sends it back. Here's McCollum. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Poise is so important for any player, but Ariza demonstrating poise when he's in the paint, looking to score.
Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
That shot off. Good D by McCollum.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Out to Anthony. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Doncic.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Perea with it. He's picked up by Ariza. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, we talk a lot about confidence right there. Porzingis showed plenty of it.
And here's McCollum. Shoots off the step back. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Dallas trails by 5. Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Cauley Stein. He can't hit that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Simons. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Here's Swanigan. Tries to save it. Pass to Trent. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Little, and the layup falls.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Back to right. Pass to Cauley Stein. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Here's Simons. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Little. The Mavericks making the shot.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Back to Cauley
Come
Stein.
on, man. That
That's a little-
slow-ass fucking pass.
Here's Trent. And it doesn't
This is a
even draw
suck-ass.
iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Portland out in front. They lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Kleba. That's tipped. To the inside. Pass to Hezonja. And finished off by Hezonja.
Looking to finish strong whenever he's close to the basket. Hezonja, pretty impressive athlete.
It's Curry with the drive. The shot's good. Curry's got his first points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Pass to Swanigan. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Curry. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Lillard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dallas making a switch here. Trailblazers leading by 5. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Doncic, no good on the free throw. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
Correa surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Pass to Porzingis. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 1. And they take the lead. And that's 11 points for Luka Doncic.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proving to be a reliable passer.
Lillard, right side. Left side, Ariza. McCollum with the ball. Over Doncic. Here's Whiteside. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Whiteside's got 7 points in the game. And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A tight game here in Portland. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
And here's McCollum for 3. Again, McCollum missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Sinks the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Anthony. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Right wing. Here's Simons. They get it back. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep. Forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And the dunk by Doncic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Both shots good from the stripe.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 5 points so far. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here are the Mavericks now. They lead by 1. And when you see that step back 3, Clark for Doncic, shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what? They say Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly, is top-notch, just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance, but I think his quickness, too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lillard attacking. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Ariza. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Trent can't hit. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What's up, Samantha?
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 Greg overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Lillard left side. Pass to Little. Here's Trent, guarded by Jackson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good. Right.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Pass to Simons. Here's Swanigan. Portland moving the ball around. Trent gets the bucket. And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. .146 left to play in the third. Pass to Little. And now here's Hezonja, guarded by Jackson. And finished off by Hezonja.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Hell yeah.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Wright. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Wright's got 4 this quarter. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hezonja. Now here's Little. Back to Hezonja. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
Here's Whiteside. Pass to Hezonja. And
Fuck
contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
They grab their own miss, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 15 seconds left in the third. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Hardaway.
And Ariza showing you some nice intensity there, Kevin. He's a defensive stud now. Remarkable at challenging shots.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Maverick. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's McCollum. Ariza, right side. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Dallas making a switch here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Doncic with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
McCollum, left side. Back to Lillard. Latrey. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. It's McCollum on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And the first one drops. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat grade from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Here's Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Out to Anthony to take the lead. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 22 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Here's Whiteside. Now Lillard. Out to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Over in the corner, Doncic drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
Guys, Doncic has great shooting mechanics, and he can knock it down from deep or just about from anywhere on the court.
Dallas moving it around. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. It's McCollum on the wing. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Barea. And here is Hardaway. Now Porzingis. Tries again. Crafty move. That one misses. Anthony with the defensive effort. McCollum outside. Over Hardaway. And good. He nails it. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead. Doncic with it. Now Anthony defending. And Doncic gets it to go.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 5. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
McCollum outside. Again, McCollum missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 31.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And he is unable to get the second one.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Three-pointer right. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping
That was
that
for
a three
Kobe,
ball
bro.
that
This
deep
guy got busted
wasn't going in.
In honor of
Blazers
Kobe.
on offense. Here's Lillard. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
All this
And the
unnecessary
presence
action.
of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Wright. Pass to Brunson. Back to Wright. Beyond the arc. No good there. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the
That's
mental
right.
toughness?
Took
that this
care
group
of
showed?
business
They were
like
never
we were the
rattled
home
at all by the
team.
opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Their game done.
If you don't know me by now, I doubt you'll ever know me. I never won a Grammy. I won't win a Tony.
That's 2 wins in a row in honor of Kobe busting ass in this league.